Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a wonderful time in quarantine. Today, I am going to be showing you how to stack up wins in Call of Duty Warzone. So, without further ado, let's go right into it. Now that you're done watching my awesome intro, let's start the video. So the first thing you need to know about how to easily stack up Warzone wins is where to land. And my favorite spot is Superstore. So for the entire video, for the entire game, I have a strategy in order to win. And well, I land in Superstore because it has tons of cash, tons, like enough for 2 loadout drops, and good guns in order to defend yourself. And I wouldn't really recommend getting to firefights because there's a lot of people. Even if you manage to kill them, there's always a third party. Always. Like, please don't get into fights because even if you manage to kill the dude, there's always a third party. I'm telling you. I tried before I know. So yeah, avoid social interactions because of like the whole virus thing. That's what a responsible citizen will do. And because of like, you'll probably get third party. This is like the 5th time I'm telling you. And my strategy is to just take all the cash and just run out, try to get in a vehicle, and get in a isolated vendor. And this one that I'm going to right now isn't really isolated, but there's not a lot of people around it. Like, I don't think so. So I will just buy the loadout drop. I personally use the AX50 as a sniper and a M4A1 as an assault rifle. I've seen a lot of people use the HDR. To be honest, I never really tried it out. I really like the AX50. I like the way it's handled. And to be honest, I never really tried the HDR. But afterwards, I go to this location because it's like a taller radio tower. It's usually in the ring. Voice crack. And it's usually in the ring, and it's a high tower in which you can snipe other people. In this video, for some reason, my sniping was really bad, so I couldn't hit any of my targets. And as you can see right here, somebody starts shooting me from the back, and I just avoid it. I just go away. I don't really want to fight right here. I mean, you can stop and like go run him over, but right here I just wanted to get to the tower as fast as I could so I can start sniping people. And there's a car right behind me, and because of that I wouldn't climb the ladder because it's not like the other games when in the middle of the ladder you can just jump off or like stop climbing it. You have to either go fully up or fully to the bottom. So I waited for the car to like be completely gone. I mean, it's not completely gone, but he didn't know I'm here. I mean, he might have, but you get the point. And then when I get to the top, I just wait. And I try to snipe him while in his car, because I don't know what that car is called. But I'm not like one of those COD nerds, but that car is really easy to snipe with because it's open, it doesn't have any windows, and it's really easy to just hit your target. But as I told you before, my sniping sucked in this video, so I couldn't hit him. Yeah, you're also gonna see a bunch of trash snipes in this video because I was playing like Mortal Kombat, Red Dead Redemption, Titanfall 2, COD, what do you call it, Black Ops 4, and all of this. So my fingers got tired and I couldn't snipe that well. And another bonus hint for you: whenever I hear gunshots, and you know, like they're red in the map, they're shown as red dots, I just go to the map and ping them, so like that I can easily find my target. And in this strategy that I use, patience is very important. Like, if you're that type of guy that always wants to join firefights and like have like 2 LMGs and just like crazy madman just go around and shooting people, well, this is not the video for you. Leave right now. This is more like a patience type of strategy with a sniper and an M4A1. So yeah, patience is really important to for this strategy to work effectively. And if you do the things I tell you step by step, I mean, the ring might change sometimes, but if you follow the things I tell you, I promise you that you will get a win. I mean, if you don't have some crazy sniper guy that like sees your reflection and just snipes you out of nowhere. But yeah, follow the things I tell you and I promise you that you will easily get wins. And what I was doing here was I was just scouting the map to see like where the ring, like the ending ring might be, and I try to find a high ground or like a building or something that I can get to and snipe other people. And as I told you, patience is very important. I found this little building and I decided to go there because the last ring would probably close around that area. And the kill I just got was because of the claymore I put down early in the video in Superstore, and some unlucky fool just walked into it and it blew up. So yeah. And right here I used the tactic I told you about. I marked the enemy when I see his marker. And I should have got that kill! Like, I told you my sniping sucked, but like, that was like extra easy. The guy was standing still and I couldn't get him. See, like no, I still can't get him. He gets inside the ring and he's lying down and I still can't get him. I broke his armor, but I still can't. But yeah, I still use this strategy to like find my opponents. And well, watch this, watch this. I broke his armor again and I couldn't get him. Like, that just makes me mad. Forgive my sniping skills. Yeah, so right here I got 20 seconds for the ring, so I just jumped off and got in my car, my vehicle. And I told you vehicles are very important in this. You have to have them because they're going to come in handy at the end game, and they can easily transport you from like place to place, from ring to ring. And right here I'm getting to the loadout drop so I can get my ghost perk. That's really important too because they can't find you. I also have cold-blooded on, by the way, because they can't find you with UAVs and heartbeat sensors, etc. And I get my other guns, I get in my car, and I'm out. Personally, I would recommend having one of those blue cars because they are least exposed. They have windows, and also it's like the hardest to hit with a sniper, an assault rifle, and you know, other things. So right now, I forgot those are unbreakable. Anyway, I get to that spot. It's a building with high ground, and when I get there I can just easily snipe people around me. And I thought there's good people over there, but I was wrong. And right there in the map I found that blue car I was talking about. It's the least exposed, so again it's the hardest vehicle to hit. You can also have the truck, the big one, the big yellow one, instead of this. I mean, that like absorbs the most damage, but that one is too big. That one's too big, and well, it's not good for when like at the end game the circle is really small, and it's not good for running people over with it. And actually, at the end of this video, when the circle closes and it's really small, you're going to see the disadvantage of that big yellow truck and the advantage of this little blue vehicle right here. And at first, I was in this little van thing, bus thingy, and then I found where the next ring is going to be. And at first, I was like, "Hey, what is this thing that looks like a arrow or something?" And since I didn't know what it was, I just decided not to go to it because it was at the end game and there was a possible way I could win. So I went to that little small building, and when I did, I did not break any windows, as you can see, and I left the doors open. And I mean, the car was in a really bad spot. It was obvious that I was in there, but I left the windows and the doors closed. So if anybody tried to sneak up on me, it was hard for them. Like they have to open the door or like break the window or anything. So yeah. And as I told you again, patience is very absolutely important for this. Like, to be honest, it's more of like a camping type of game. Like, for this strategy to work, you have to be very patient and you gotta camp, to be honest. And if you guys want to see a more action-packed, action type of how to win in Warzone, please let me know down in the comments so I can provide it for you guys and upload it later on. So right now I found this radio tower thingy that was pretty tall. I could have high ground in it. It was in the middle of the ring. So the last ring would probably be around that area. So I decided to go there. So right now I checked to see if there's any ladders for me to climb, and there was ladders actually. So what I did was I took my car and it went. So again, cars are very important in this. You need to make sure you have one. If you don't, well, I'll recommend staying low, crouching most of the way. And well, the reason I say cars are very important is because at the end game, at the last circle, you're going to need it to like run people over, and it's really hard to at the end game it's really hard to make the cars explode because people have probably like usually used most of their grenades, C4s, or RPG ammo on other cars or stuff. So but I recommend if you see that they do have grenades or anything, like accelerate the car to them, and when you're really close, jump off the car. And then when you jump off the car, they're going to think that you're in the car. It's kind of complicated. And then you're actually not in the car, and their attention is to the car, and you just shoot them down. It's a bit complicated. Leave a like or a comment down below if you want me to go more precisely and teach you more precisely about it. And the reason I got the bounty was it was at the end game. I didn't really even care if I didn't do it. I just wanted to know at least a location of where one person was. And to my unlucky chance, I got the one with the ATV. It was hard to get, and he was moving around constantly, so I couldn't really get him. And watch this. Didn't get him. This dude comes out. He's crouching. Didn't get him. He's not moving. Did it. Didn't get him. I didn't even hit him. I didn't even get to hit him. Like half of the armor at least. Told you my sniping sucked in this video. And watch this. Be quiet. See? I heard someone coughing. So I knew there was someone in the ring running. So I used my heartbeat sensor. He was right below me. Make sure you're really like careful around the ladders, because I can't tell you, it's in countless times I have fallen down the ladder and like broke my feet and died. And so make sure you don't fall. And I spotted the guy right there, and boom, got him. My first sniper kill, and my first and only sniper kill in this game. So I had 10 seconds left for the ring, and I jumped off, got to my car, and at first I got this dude's stuff because I needed some sniper ammo. At this point, I just ran to my car. It would be really useful if I had a gas mask, because I was real close to like getting in the ring and all, but luckily I didn't need it. So I just drove my car in the ring. I saw this other tall building I could get to and snipe people from it, and the dude says only 5 left. And the mistake I did right here was I did not check my heartbeat sensor before entering this building. I didn't know who was in. And this dude, he had a self-revive, and I got him, luckily. To be honest, I saw death with my own eyes right there. I was almost dead. So a mistake I used to do before, when I heard somebody, like when somebody was shooting at me from out of nowhere, a bad habit I had was I would just jump and move around, try to dodge the bullets. But I recently figured out the best way is to just turn around and shoot back at them. So this is very, very important in my opinion. it can save your life a bunch of times, because I died from this a lot. I tried to just dodge the bullets instead of turning around and shooting at him. So even though he caught me off guard, I was the one who caught him off guard afterwards, because he was just expecting a super easy kill, because I just walked up, I didn't know he was there, and he was expecting an easy kill. He wasn't expecting me to turn around and start shooting at him. So this is very important in my opinion. And right here I spotted a guy with my heartbeat sensor, and since the ring was closing in like 4 seconds, I just decided to just run away. He had a disadvantage, and that was he had to parachute to the ring. He didn't have like a vehicle or something, and if I didn't move fast, he would have parachuted to my car and stolen my vehicle. And remember the big truck disadvantage I told you about? Look right here. See? Right there. He got stuck. And that was like, he got stuck, and I just destroyed him. Like, it wasn't that hard. I just threw my thermite grenades at him, and he just blew up. See, he got stuck right there. He couldn't move. And if he even attempted to go back, I already threw my grenade, so he would have died anyways. I see at the top there's red dots that there's people to our left, so I just try to run him over. He dodges me twice. I jump off, and boom, he's dead. It's only me and someone else, so I get in the car fast. I had some trouble there, and I see him running right there, and I know he's going for the ladder, so I just go and I jump off, and boom, I just ran him over, and I got the win. It was that easy. So right now, let's actually go back at the end game and see, like, when I got in the car, what I did, the key things that helped me survive. I'm not trying to say that I'm a really good player, but these things can really be useful to beginners and even pros, in my opinion. So right here at the top and the map, I looked and I saw that the dude was like really close to the ring, and that helped me see his location. I saw the red dot, so I knew he was there. That's why you also need suppressors on your guns, so you don't show up on the mini-map. And that's how I found where he was and put pressure on him. And as you can see right here, he dodged my car twice. And right here, I jumped off, and boom. So the reason I jumped off was he had the great angle to, like, right in my forehead. He could just 2 headshots and I'm dead. So I knew there was no way I could run him over again, so I just jumped off. He wasn't expecting it, and shot him, and boom, he's dead. And there's only one player left. So right now it's me versus someone else, and I know there's not a car in the final circle, so I just go and I ran him over. So it's that easy. Well, to be honest, this is just instinct. Like, sometimes you might think, you might feel that, hey, this dude has a rocket launcher. It might be better if I just leave my car alone and go shoot him with my gun or something, or if I snipe him, or if I go melee. Do what you think is best. Like, it depends on the situation. It might be better if you just, I don't know, stay down, wait for him to like turn around or something, or it might be better to just run at him in melee, or maybe you just have a pistol because you just came out from the gulag, and it might be better to go for the execution. But you learn from your mistakes. Even if you fail, do not worry. As this Warzone person says, the commentator, failure is the wisest teacher, and he's right. If you make mistakes, next time you're going to be stronger and hopefully win that match. So to be honest, this video was actually like a lot of advice from me to you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. It was pure advice from me, from my heart. And I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. It's really gonna help me out. As you can see, I don't really have a lot of subscribers, but if I do get a bit more, I promise you guys, I will repay you any way I can. I was supposed to have a Watch Dogs Legion and Cyberpunk 2077's collector's edition giveaway, but because of this whole coronavirus thing, I canceled it because it'll be dangerous for you guys for me to ship it to you. So yeah, I canceled that for whenever the coronavirus thing ends. Like that, it would be safer for you and me to post it, like to deliver it, and you know, all of that. Hope you enjoyed. Have a safe life, I think. And stay home, please. Don't stockpile toilet paper, please don't. We're running out. We got like 2 rolls left. And hope you have a fantastic time in quarantine. Fantastic life. Spend this time with your family, not gaming all the time. It won't come back. See ya in the next video.
You float down here.